Hey everybody, just want to give you all a quick rundown on the Roxor, what part's been put on it, where it sits, kind of give you all some ideas, maybe on how you want to build yours, or let you know what's worked, what I've done, maybe save you a little bit of money, a little bit of time on process on where to source your parts and everything. Coming back on the inside here, I've added you can see that little GPS speedometer I got velcroed on the dash, worked really nice until I got a tune. Diesel Freak's got my tune, and now speedometer is accurate, so it's not so much needed. Other than it's in a little taller, more of a heads-up area, easier to see while driving down the road than the speedometer that the factory has in here. And the RAM mounts works really nice for your phone. Put it on there, got your Onyx, keep you track your GPS on the trail. Just works really good overall in there. Nice, good additions. And of course, it's not a Jeep. All right, I got my 2018 Roxor here. Give you a little rundown on it. Is we we got aux lockers front and rear on it with 488 gears. The long travel Climax long travel suspension with 2.5-inch Rubicon Express springs on it. Got the Seco 1-inch body lift, sitting on 35s with 2.5-inch backspacing wheels. Kind of give you guys an idea of tire wheel combo, what it'll look like. You can kind of see from the front kind of how it sticks out a little bit. Pretty much the most backspacing you can get on a wheel. Worked really well, haven't had any issues with it. Don't know if you can see up in the front end, I got the Diesel Freak steering on it. Had the On the Rock steering on it. The only issue it had was with those aux lockers with the big diff covers. It would rub at full lock one way or the other. Didn't have any problem with breakage, but it would rub. So whenever Diesel Freaks came out with their steering kit, it pushes that tie rod away from that your diff cover, gets a little more clearance. So I went that route on it. Did really good. Got the Seco bumper in the front. Custom winch mount I made for the Warren 8274 up front. Between that winch and that grill, it just gives it the old school Jeep look to it. Also got the Seco rock sliders on there. You can see the Diesel Freak tummy tuck. Well worth the money doing that tummy tuck, getting that T case and all that up out of the way, out of the rocks. Worked really well. Can't really see it. I got the Torque King 4x4 drive shafts. Work really good. Much improved over factory. Thicker tubes and whatnot on there. You can see the Warren hubs in the front. Kind of hard to see. You also got the Torque King stud kits on both hubs, front and rear. Seem to do really well. They kind of holds the torque on them better. They don't back off as much as they did with the bolts before on there. Got the Seco tire carrier in the back. Like it real good for towing. Real strong receiver hitch on there. Got a soft shackle up there. I like to put a 2,500-pound winch on it. It works real good when pulling up deer and hogs up on your rack when you're by yourself. Doesn't hurt your back near as much on there. And then I got the UWS aluminum box in there. I believe it's 36 inches wide. Very handy. Got a little space in between on there. Like to stick some carb cleaners and all your aerosol bottles in there. Got the Corbeau suspension seats in there, along with the Seco seat lowering. Lowered it about 2 inches from the stock seats, but the suspension seats and that long travel suspension, it's like a combo meant to go together. It just makes that ride so much better in there. And of course, you can see down there on there, I got the aux locker shifters down on the floorboard there, right next to the TK shifter. And these half doors came from a guy on the Team Roxor forum. I don't think he's selling them anymore, but they work real great for wintertime, helping to keep some of that cold air off of you as best you can with an open cab in there. My mirrors are just CJ mirrors, set up in the same style as the CJ has on it. Took the I don't know what you want to call it, the little cover that was down low on the roll cage from factory, and cut it up and welded the mounts to it and made it work. And you can see the On the Rocks windshield, and I added an Amazon washer kit, used the holes in the cowling. It works. It sprays up there. They're adjustable nozzles. It works. It'd probably be better to push them further back, but they utilize the holes from factory, that were already there. So it just kind of making use of that. And the On the Rocks 4-seater aluminum top, like it a lot. Definitely a big improvement over the little bikini tops that Roxor had for it. Much sturdier overall in it. Let's see what else we got on here. Got the CJ fender flares on there. Long travel kit works real good. Changed the bump stops up on it. The only thing I need to do is this back end. I cut it, started changing it up, trying to get a little more flex. Eventually, I'll probably get the On the Rocks back fender, tube fenders in the back and corner guard at some point in time. But for now, I'm just dialing it in, doing what I can with what I got in there. You got the metal cloak tail lights in the back that are kind of flush mount. Gives it that Jeep look, as well as brings them in, keeps them out of harm's way from getting knocked around or hit on anything. And then back here, I used to have a high lift mount across there, and I ditched it and went to this what they call a taller jack from Brennan's Garage. It's a 8,000-pound trailer jack that you weld to it, that little strip on there, and you weld everything together, and it replaces your high lift. Your drop leg, you can drop it and bring it to any height and adjust it. But because you got that infinite ability to move that jack around, it's just works out much better than the high lift. You don't have big notches or clicks in between. They're too high or not enough. You just need it just a fraction of an inch up. You just crank on it till you get where you need, and just pretty slick design. Inside, you can see the put a big ammo can, a lot of storage on the front of it. I put my GMRS radio for trail communications. There's not much in the way that I like for inside. For consoles, this kind of made a good compromise between what you can buy and other stuff that you can put in there. It just worked really well. Wish I knew the size of the box. It was something I had in the barn, and I just pulled it out, painted it, and threw it in. Yeah, that's pretty much it in a nutshell. On the Roxor, the way I got it set up. Forgot to mention, it's got the On the Rocks full floater kit in the rear and the chrome ollie shafts in the front axle. Really nice addition. Recommend you do that if you're upgrading your axles or regearing while you're in there. Let me know what you think. Drop a comment. Let me know. Got any questions? Be glad to answer them for you. Have a great day.